Our seats, my seats, welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Welcome here. Say it loud. Our street. Say it clear. Drag queen, welcome here. So basically, say it clear. Drag queen, welcome here. Degenerate, 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 degenerate. Say it clear. Drag queen, welcome here.
Fuck off, Flashy! Hang your heads in shame! You are supporting the grooming of children! Shame on you all! I can tell if somebody's engaged in grooming behavior. I can tell if someone is engaging in grooming behavior. If somebody says that he's spoken to 11-year-olds about their sexuality, if somebody says, hold on, listen to me. If somebody says that he speaks to 11-year-olds about their sexuality, if somebody says love has no age, this is grooming behavior. Can I accuse him directly of grooming? No, I haven't seen him. But this is consistent with grooming. This is consistent with grooming. And this is what this guy is doing. And this is what you people have come out to support. You have no shame. He said on a video with Lou Peck that he's spoken about sexuality with 11-year-olds. For 3-year-olds, for 8-year-olds, come on. You want to talk about sex education to 16-year-olds? We'll have that conversation. For 3 to 8-year-olds, you should be ashamed. This is indoctrination.
This ain't political. This is about what's right and what's wrong. Quite simple.
Absolutely, mate. And it's wrong, absolutely wrong, for people to try and stop this kind of thing happening. There should be no problem whatsoever.
I'll have a conversation with you.
Because it's none of your business.
What's your name, sir? My name's Jim.
My name's Chris.
How'd you do, Chris?
I'm all right.
Nice to meet you.
Okay,
Thank you for taking the time to speak to us today.
That's all right.
Right.
So the idea that because of whatever gender someone has, you have the right to come into the streets and tell them they should be.
Is it a gender?
Yeah. Well, whatever
Is it?
between their legs.
So do you know why people are protesting? Do you know why people have got the up?
No, I've got no idea.
You've got no idea?
No, I've got no idea.
So you've told me I'm wrong without having any real idea as to my argument as why...
Okay, so either you believe in a divinity, which I have no truck with.
Right.
Okay, well, all right, that's your choice, but
Right.
please don't bring it here. You know what I mean? If you want to believe in what you want to believe in, I don't really care. That's your business.
Right.
Okay, but if you're going to bring it here, then we're going to have a difference of opinion, obviously.
So what about the same goes for exposing children to gender identity politics? What business has a child of 3 years old got learning about different gender identities?
They don't. We don't.
They don't.
No,
So there you go.
Let me finish my
Go on.
point. Okay, it's not about.
It is.
No, you know, you're making assumptions. No,
There's a man dressed in drag.
And
So what is that? What is a man in drag?
a man in drag. That's
So
where
what
it
is
begins.
it?
It's a bloke in a
It's
skirt.
where it
So
begins.
what?
You said it. It's where it begins.
and ends.
No,
That's it.
It doesn't end, does it? Because the children are inquisitive. Children are
Right,
going to want to
and-
know more about what they've just been subjected to. And then they're going to get into a conversation that they've got no real need to understand the concept.
Hang on a minute. Right, you want to worry about the evils of the world. All right.
No, I want to worry about. I've got an 11-year-old son.
Okay. If
Right.
you want to be worried about stuff that's really worth getting hot under the collar about.
This is.
Okay. Then think about poverty. Think about people suffering. Think about the trauma that people go through.
Right.
You know, in all sorts of other ways. You don't need to be here.
Capitalism is the reason that all this shit's going on. That'll blow your mind. Yeah, have you noticed all the big corporations that are flying the transgender flag, flying the pride flag? This is all. This is not anti-establishment. This is not. People are not.
I didn't say I'm
No, but these people think they are. Is what I'm saying. These Antifa types over here with the flags and the masks, they think they're anti-establishment. But this is the point. This has all been propagandised in such a way that everyone's just bought it hook, line and sinker, and they think they are anti, but they're not anti-nothing.
It doesn't matter at all.
It does, because you was on about all the wrongs in the world, and I was going to say, yeah, well, that is capitalism's fault. I understand that.
All right, okay, cool. So be on the right side, man. Be on the right side.
No, because there's a difference between being anti-state and anti-government and anti-capitalism to being anti-pedophile and anti-grooming and anti-destroying the innocence of children.
Yeah, but you see, okay, I'm anti-pedophile.
But
I'm a school teacher.
Right, so what's the need? Answer the one question. What's the need for children as young as 3 to learn about gender orientation, sexual orientation, and
They're
gender?
not being taught about sexual
They are.
orientation.
They are.
They're in a
When a
blanket
gay
dress.
man, when an overtly gay man dressed in woman's clothes with woman's
that's
makeup
you
on.
making it all political.
No, it isn't.
That's in your
That's
head,
not political.
No, it's your head.
I'm autistic. It's common sense. It's logic.
No, that's your problem.
All right.
It's in your head.
Oh, it's in my head.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
I'm the one here having a rational conversation. You can't actually rebut what I'm saying. You agreed. You agreed. You said that's where it starts. Exactly.
And ends. And ends. That's it. That's all it is.
Well, I did that bit out,
all it is, right? All it is. Right. Okay. And it's bigoted. In the
How is
extreme,
it bigoted?
Okay. To try and make it something that it's not.
No,
okay?
it's not. Bigoted is to have a view without a real call,
If
without a
you were
real.
really-
Should we go through the definition?
If you were really concerned, okay,
Yeah.
then what you'd be doing is you'd be checking out have the people involved been properly DBS checked.
Yes, I do, mate. If you care to look at my channel, Correct Not Political on YouTube, I've already rang him up and asked him about that.
And if they
Sebastian
have-
Samuels,
and if they
on
have-
his website, it states that they do a basic DBS check. I rang him up to put it on him and to say, do you actually understand to work with children or vulnerable adults, you need to do an enhanced DBS check? And he hung the phone up on me. So yeah, I do all that. That's I'm not here for no reason. I've also got a dictionary because you lot always like to change the definitions of things. Shall we look at what bigoted actually means? Because you're trying to tell me I'm a bigot. So shall we see what it actually means?
No, I'll tell you what.
No, should we not then?
No, I'll
What
tell
a
you
fucking surprise, boys. Sorry about the cursing, but it started
I'll tell
early.
you what, because I'm not going to change your mind.
If you show me a reasonable argument, I will always sway to an argument that makes sense.
Okay, so the reasonable argument is here that your actions are contributing, okay, to putting people down.
My actions are putting this
No,
out.
your
I'm putting
action-
this
your-
out
your-
so people understand. There's people
contrib-
like you
your
that
contrib-
haven't got an argument.
No,
that
no,
you
that
come
isn't-
here, you wave a flag, you make the numbers up, and the silent majority will stand next to you, being shadowed out and censored by media and big corporations, right? So my job is to get it out there that people, the real people, the silent majority, don't actually agree with this, mate, and you're the one. You don't care.
No.
Why don't you care?
Because I'm on the side of what's right.
But
okay, and
how,
I'm here
right.
to
So what
try
is
and-
right? If you're not a Christian, if you're not religious, how do you gauge what's objectively right?
Because you have to have a rational morality.
Right, and where do you get your morality from? If you're not religious or Christian, where do you get your morality from? Moses Hess. Go on. Have you got any answer?
Yeah, I do, but I'm kind of worried about where all this is going to go on your
It's going on YouTube. It's live now on the internet there. Correct Not Political.
Yeah,
you actually agreed to have the Vox
Just
Pop.
push it forward. Push the subject forward. Where do you get your sense of? Where's your moral compass?
Yeah, where's it come from? If you're not religious,
I'm a socialist.
you're
There you go.
I like this fella here, boys.
Would you like global socialism
course he
and
would.
one government around the world?
No, I want one government.
Can I ask you one question? Do you believe in private property rights?
Individual private property rights I've got no issue with.
So you own a property.
Yeah, I've got no issue with
But you
it.
know the parameters that you're pushing today, there's also parameters to make sure you own nothing.
And be happy.
If that came about as a global transformation, I wouldn't have a problem with that